They're going to get here soon. Ooh, they're going to get here soon, honey. Honey, Pisces, come on in. Come on in. Come on in. We are going to do your reading bright and early, huh? Come on in, Pisces. Everything is synchronistic. I hope you guys are doing well. Gather round, so we can go ahead and get down to business, okay? Wake up. It's time to get up. Wake up, you guys. Wake up. Time to get up. It's go time. It's go time. Who's in the house with me today? Come on. Shout it out. It's go time. Okay, time to get up. Time to get up. Time to get up. You gotta be ready. You gotta be tough. You gotta be stronger. You gotta be hard. You gotta be tough. You gotta be stronger. I don't know the words, but I know the tune. You gotta stick together. My. Hey, Tori. Oh, Tori, I wanted to tell you congratulations on your business endeavors, darling. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Like the video, you guys, as you come in. Spread the good vibes as you enter, child. We are going to get into this reading because y'all know I got a channel message for y'all. And this one, I'm telling you, this blew my mind, you guys, because I literally got this channel message right after I got off the reading with you guys, and all the people who were doing the repairs left, okay? So we got to get into this channel message because it is some good news, all right? Oh, everybody coming in, okay? A5E or Ace. I don't know if that means Ace. Ace Boogie. Okay, good morning, Grand Rising. Hey, Felicia. It is go time. Okay, go time. Okay, Adideo. Hey, Adideo, welcome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Lanice, thank you so much for being here, boo. Hey. Okay. Who else? Canary. The fact that I caught this live is for me. For sure. Claim it. Y'all can claim whatever you want to claim, and you can leave behind whatever you need to leave behind. Y'all just be sure to like the video as you come in, okay? Who else is in here? Child, some of y'all names are hard to read. Nine Ether Michi. Okay, Nine Ether Michi. I feel you. I smell you. I smell you. Okay. Who else? Jasmine. Hey, Jasmine. Grand Rising. Look, it's funny you say you're over here on these people clock, child, because there is, I wrote down later in the channel message people. Okay, interesting. Marsha, good morning, Marsha. Positive vibes, positive vibes. Okay. You're welcome, Tori. You in? Thank you. Hello. I hope you are doing well. Thank you so much. Ronaldo, the anointed. Yo, what's up? Okay. My people, look at y'all hype. Hello, Bella. Good morning. Your name is beautiful, and I'm sure you are beautiful as well. Thank you for being here. Okay, Kevin. Oh, I see you still, Kevin, even though you took your message back. I see you, Kevin, okay? Oh, god dang, I'm knocking stuff over. Who else in here? Hey, Holly. Yeah, Ace, just with C. Okay, got you, Ace. Thank you. There we go. Okay, I'll call you AD. Tiara, hey, Tiara. Tiara's one of our top commenters, guys. Hey, Sarah. Hey, I see you in there. Quest the Infinite, welcome back. Grand Rising. All right, we're going to get into this message, you guys. Thank you so much for showing love. I really appreciate it. As always, be sure to like and subscribe so you can catch this vibe. I do not want to stop the reading today. I want things to move forward smoothly. So if you guys could please like the video as you come in. I would greatly appreciate it, and it would help with the positive transfer of energy, okay? So we are going to get into things. Hey, Kathleen. Okay, yes, for sure, you guys. Listen, listen, listen. All right. Shout out to all my members. Shout out to everyone who has purchased a reading. If you want to book a personal reading, the option is below. There is one option available, you guys, for you to book. And I cannot wait to see you there. If you have a personal question, because it is only one question, but you will get a full reading. All the details are below. Everything you need to know is below. My other channel, the Nutcase Network, is linked below. Also, Love Reading channel, which is the underground, is linked below. So you guys have all that information. And if you still want to have a chance to win a free reading, the raffle is tomorrow, guys. Get ready. The raffle is tomorrow, guys, and it is about to be lit. I have a plan to just have a nice little party with y'all, and we can chit chat, and we're going to pull names, and we can just talk about what's been going on, because, you know, it's a lot that's been going on, and life has been lifing. So if you want a chance to win a free reading, be sure to click the GoFundMe link below, you guys, so that you can have a chance to be entered. I'm almost done tallying up all of your names, and it is going to be a definite vibe, okay? So let's get into this channel message, because y'all, everything I told the members about the tea that happened yesterday while y'all were getting your reading. I told members about the tea, but after everybody left, okay, and I had my house back at peace, I went outside, right, and I just wanted to like refresh my energy, catch the vibe. Thank you so much, Kay. I appreciate you. I wanted to just go outside and catch the vibe, okay? So I was outside just chilling, like leaning on my car. I was looking at the clouds, looking at the sky, and like 2 airplanes flew by. And then all of a sudden, I turned around, right? Because I heard this scuffle going on. I was trying to figure out who was tussling out there, and it wasn't people. It was animals. And you guys know, if you've been on the channel for a while and you've been listening to the readings and catching up on everything, you guys know that we've been talking a lot about cardinals, and I've been seeing a lot of cardinals, and every time I see it, I bring it up in the reading, okay? So the fact that cardinals have been a major subject, and a lot of you said, you know, that you have a connection to cardinals. It was a cardinal scuffling with like a beetle, or it was scuffling with some type of like bug out there, okay? I don't think it was a bee, but I believe that the cardinal was scuffling with like a cicada or a beetle or something like that. It was some type of big bug. And I was like, what's going on? Because it was ruckus. When I tell y'all, it was crazy. Like you could hear the wings flap, like all that stuff. And I'm like, what is going on? Because it started off in the trees, okay? And I was like, okay, hey, Holliswood. So it started off in the trees, and I was like, okay, what's going on? And it clicked in my mind immediately, because I had just got done doing you guys reading. It was like, ooh, that's for Pisces. What does that mean? And then Spirit was basically telling me, okay, here we go. This is what it means. Cicadas are loud. Okay, and there's a lot of them over here. So this is basically what it means. Cardinal signs. Now, I was going to put the thumbnail as cardinal signs, but I felt like it would be better to put don't judge a book by its cover, and you're going to see how it all ties in. Okay? So, cardinal signs. And the word cardinal means of great importance or fundamental. Keep doing what you're doing, because they are on your dick. Point blank, period. That's the message that immediately came into my mind when that cardinal was chasing that bug. Keep doing what you're doing, because they are on your dick hard, okay? Capital letters. You can see, I wrote hard, okay? It says your ancestors are chasing the enemy down, because we kept seeing and hearing the cardinals, you guys, and they kept popping up. Like, remember that reading? I don't know if it was live or whatever, but I saw 2 of them out here together, like paired up. It was a male and a female. And usually what I looked up is that usually the males have more of the deep red pigment, and the females have a more like lighter hue of the red and then a little bit kind of like orange, but the males are deep red. And this cardinal who was out here whooping this cicada's ass was deep red. So it looked like it was a male. So this could be talking about masculine energy. I feel like it's an, ooh, pay attention. Pay attention. Okay. Okay. Let's get into it. Listen, because I feel like this was a male energy or a masculine energy. This could be like a father or a grandfather, somebody who's an ancestor who has passed on, that's extremely protective over you. Like this person don't play about you. This could also signify an energy of someone who's in your life. So I don't know about your partners or like friendships that you guys have, but this could signify someone who is very protective over you right now. However, it's basically saying keep doing what you're doing because they're on your dick hard. Your ancestors are chasing the enemy down. They no longer are stalking their prey, your enemies. They're out for the hunt, baby. They are out for the hunt. And it clicked to me because somebody was really hard, like riding your bumper really hard. Like if you were in traffic and you had somebody who was just riding your bumper for miles and miles and miles, 1111 was just on a timer. This is what this kind of is signifying, because I feel like you have a masculine ancestor, either a father, a grandfather, could be a great grandfather. It could be someone who is close to you that you knew like before they passed away, or this could be someone who is like way back in the generational line, but they have a strong connection to you, possibly because your personalities are similar, or possibly because there's some type of connection or correlation to you that they feel very, of course, your bloodline, but they feel very protective over you, right? And they're chasing the enemy down. You remember that reading that we had, if you have been here for a little while, where we were talking about your ancestors were haunting your enemies. Now, I can't listen. I try to find the readings, and sometimes I'm struggling. But let me see if I can find it. If you are new and you don't know, let's see. Yes, talking trees. The reading that was about 2 weeks ago. The thumbnail says talking trees, and the title is they're being haunted and hunted by your ancestors. Look forward to a cornucopia of wealth. So that was about 2 weeks ago. Now it's coming back around again. So something relevant to that reading could help you right now. So you may want to go back and watch it. But they are no longer stalking, because I feel like at that point, I remember that energy. And at that point, it's like your ancestors were kind of like maybe giving your enemies nightmares, or they were kind of like stepping in to be a gentle nudge or a reminder for those people not to mess with you. You get what I'm saying? Like they were trying to tell those people, like, hey, they were whispering to their ancestors from your ancestors, like, hey, you might want to tell your partner that they need to calm down. You get what I'm saying? But apparently, obviously, someone did not listen. Now they are hunting them down. They are stalking their prey, and they're about to strike, because they're kind of tired of you being like targeted in a situation. I also feel like if this is not a masculine, like a man, this could be a feminine energy in your ancestral line that was very masculine. Okay. Maybe this person was like the first, version back in the day of somebody who might have transitioned to be transgendered. It may not be that they're transgender, but they may be even LGBTQ plus. This could have been a feminine energy or a woman who was very masculine. So take it how it resonates. But they are out for the hunt. And and this is crazy. Somebody's ancestors are kind of country, because if you pay attention, keep doing what you're doing, cuz I literally wrote CUZ, cuz they own your hard. And then it basically says they're out for the hunt, and they gonna get what they came for. That's exactly how it came out. And they gonna get what they came for. So your ancestors are not playing no games. They are not playing any games about you, and they are gonna get what they came for. Someone is fiercely protective over you, and they've been given the green light to attack. Your battles are being fought for you. Subtle movements are being made. Go now, okay? Green lights. Okay, so not only are your ancestors getting green lights to protect you in a situation because there's some type of like obsessive behavior going on, but you've also in this moment been given a green light of some kind to take a step or to start making these subtle movements that y'all have planned. Okay, the cardinal signs of the zodiac are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. So these could be the zodiac signs of those ancestors, whether you know it or not. These could be important signs in your chart. You may want to see where your cardinal signs fall, and you may want to see how they affect you, what house they're in, all those types of things, and what's aspecting them in astrology, because I'm not an astrologer child, but I will tell you when it's necessary to maybe check into some things, and I feel like you need to check into where your cardinal signs are. Also, again, this masculine energy could signify you taking action on something or you influencing some type of action being taken, okay? I also got this last part. Because of the fact that this is happening, it's too late to apologize. So if there's any situation where you have to apologize, do the best you can. Try to pick up the pieces, but it may be too late to apologize, and you may just have to take this and charge it to the game, whatever it is. Okay. But I also feel like it's mainly people who feel the pressure of these attacks from your ancestors. They're not like attacking them in a negative way. They're basically defending you. So the people who are feeling this defensive behavior, or they're feeling your ancestors defending you, and they feel this pressure on them from that, they may come back and try to apologize for the things that they've done, but it's basically like Spirit's way of saying that it's too late to apologize. I also got 10 feet. I was hearing the song, it's too late to apologize. It's too late. Okay. And then I also heard, is that the same song? I don't know. Is that the same song where he's talking about I'm holding on to hope, got me 10 feet off the ground? I don't know if that's the same song, but I was hearing 10 feet. So there could be some type of distance. This could also be with driving. Like, just be very careful with driving, because I feel like somebody is riding your bumper, or they're going to try to like be very close to you on the road. So if you make any sudden stops, just make sure that you're protecting your vehicle. Make sure that you're like accommodating a little bit of extra space ahead of you because of that person who's riding your bumper behind you. This is about preparedness as well. I'm gonna get to that. They have no choice but to fall back, okay? So there could be a situation that's very scary. Like if someone is riding your bumper, because I'm seeing someone in traffic riding your bumper, and then you try to, give space in the front, but there's a sudden stop and you stop and jerk on the brakes, it's going to scare somebody because they're really not about that life. The way that y'all's ancestors are coming. Oh, 10 Feet by Juice WRLD too. I need to look that up, Ronaldo, because I love Juice WRLD. But the way that your ancestors are kind of like putting the pressure on this person, they're going to get the hint at this point to back up, or they're going to be forced to back up. Kind of like the message we said yesterday, where they're not really going to have the resources to be able to come at you like that, the way they've been coming at you. So 10 feet could be significant. Okay. And they have no choice but to fall back, riding your ass. And then here's where the people come in / people. Looks can be deceiving. Don't judge a book by its cover, okay? That was the last part of the message, because I feel like whoever these people are, these could be new people in your life who are trying to test boundaries. These could be people who just consistently mess with you. But I feel like somebody really underestimates you, and they don't understand the concept of how looks can be deceiving. I also feel like because of this time where you're being fiercely defended by your ancestors, this is go time for you. And I feel like what we talked about yesterday, where we said that you're prepared, you really don't need you really don't need anything more. You really don't need anything extra. You don't have to buy anything else or collect anything else for you to be ready to take these next steps. They're telling you now is the time, and that you have everything that you need. I'm trying to think. Hold on. Y'all like the video, guys. Hold on. I was thinking about something. Yes. Okay. And also the fact that because I'm doing you guys reading first, like yesterday I did the Nutcase Network live first, but today I'm going to do y'all's first, because I feel like you're being skipped ahead a position. So you're being put ahead, or you're being allowed to go first, or you're being allowed to go next because there was all of this interference going on. Like, there was all of this interference in your reading yesterday. There was all of this stuff trying to kind of like push you back. So now that your spirit team has gotten the go ahead from source that it's okay for them to intervene, either by you speaking up and asking for help or by something getting out of hand, you're now being allowed to like kind of cut in line a little bit. And this is not the same thing as like the cheat codes that we were talking about before. This is more like an earned position where you're being allowed to be put forward. You're being allowed to step up. You're being allowed to take the lead on a situation, and you're allowed to go first because of all that other stuff that you went through and the fact that you were able to withstand it. Okay. So don't judge a book by its cover. Make sure you guys take that advice for yourself as well, so that you're not in a situation where you're underestimating your opponent. I definitely thought about House of the Dragon because there's a dynamic shift. The season finale, okay, y'all know I am a nerd in real life, but House of the Dragon just had their season finale on Sunday, and you can kind of see the character development and the characters transitioning. And the main character, who is the rightful heir to the throne because her father was king, she is a woman, and people don't want a woman on the throne, so they fought it. But now it's like she's gaining power and gaining momentum, and she was constantly getting hit. She was constantly getting attacked. She was constantly having blow by blow by blow that she had to recuperate from. And now she's in a position where she's earned the advantage. Okay, by the time the season ended and the finale aired, she had the advantage in the situation, but you could also tell through her character arc that she was getting to a point where it was starting to go to her head. So it's definitely a situation where I believe people judged you before they got a chance to really see who you are. And I definitely believe that caused a lot of attacks because there may have been a lot of jealousy and envy of what was anointed for you. But at the same time, when you get to this point where you're taking this step forward and you're being pushed to the front of the line, try your best. Do your best. Don't try, do. Do your best not to allow that to inflate your ego in a way where you kind of like put yourself at a detriment. Interestingly enough, when I was shuffling, the career card is at the bottom. I also have this career oracle deck that we're going to use. These are, just so you guys know, these are the gold ink oracle cards. And then we also have these golden cards right here. This is the deck, career and life oracle deck. And then, interestingly enough, we're going to use the Witch's Tarot for the tarot cards. And when I pulled the deck out, the Ace of Swords was already at the bottom. And if y'all know me, I usually put all of my cards back upright after I get done with the reading. Even if they come out in reverse, I still read reversals. But I usually recalibrate the deck by putting them back upright and shuffle before I put it back in the box. And I haven't used this deck in months. And the Ace of Swords was at the bottom of the deck. And there's a bird right there. It may not be a cardinal, but I think it's an eagle. Yeah, it looks like a bald eagle. And then you have the Ace of Swords. So something is very majestic. I feel like there's also a victory here that you guys are going to have. You have clarity about a situation. I feel like you know what you need to do. You may be very protective over your home at this time. You may be saving a lot of money. Some of you guys, I feel, are trying to keep as much as you have for yourself so that you can be prepared. But you're being guided into a place of clarity where you can see what steps you need to take moving forward. And your intuition is really going to be strong, okay? There's still going to be feelings that you deal with when it comes to a lot of the things that are going on. But the victory that you're having when it comes to your strategy paying off and you getting ready to go, that's what's going to be really, monumental right now. It's not going to affect you as much. Like, the emotions may feel really strong and they may come up at times, just regarding what you've been through. It's a natural process, but I definitely feel like you guys are going to overcome that and still be able to focus on what you need to do, or that's what your spirit team wants you to do. Okay. Yeah, you may have a message coming in. That was a confirmation. Now, the careers card is number 28. So this is a 10. meaning there's some type of completion. You're making decisions that are fated. Like, we all have free will, but I really believe that there are certain destinations that we're just destined to be at and meet. And I feel like a lot of yeah, dang. Oh, yes. Oh my God. My son is texting me, but those dings were confirmation for real. Let me tell him, he asking me, can he stay after school? You see how the tables turn? Okay. Y'all be sure to like the video, guys. Please hit the like button. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Let's reciprocate the energy. Let me see. Let me tell him. Let me know when to pick you up. Wake me up. Yeah, wake your ass up. It's time to get up. Okay. Career says you have the potential to make a real difference in the world with your choice of career. So that's alignment with whatever it is that you're doing. Ooh, drugs. Child. It says 14 drugs. Rethink your opinion of drugs. What's good? What's bad? Ooh. Because there are some drugs that are bad, okay? And we know they just bad. Ooh, man. I feel like some of you guys, whatever it is that you do, whatever gifts and talents that you have and skills that you provide through your career or your business, it's like a drug. It's very addictive, okay? Some of you could personally just be very addictive, okay? Someone's very curious about you because Percy is over here, oh my gosh, dang counter. Trying to look at stuff. He all up in the window. Yeah, something is very addictive. Okay. Ooh, I feel like a lot of you guys are about to be money. Money. I just heard that. Some of y'all, I'm telling you, some of y'all are about to have a push forward in your career that is so monumental. You're going to have to watch your ego. You're going to have to watch your pride. And you're going to have to watch your addictions. The money card just popped out at me, 48. This is definitely promotions. This is definitely forward progress. I knew it was a career reading coming up. Manifest what you want by manipulating energy with your mind. I don't like the word manipulating, so I feel like it's true. But manifest what you want by adjusting the energy with your mind. Or organizing the energy with your mind. Okay, what are the messages for Pisces at this time? Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration, Father, Mother, God. What are the messages at... Ooh, new opportunity. Good Lord. Yeah. See, the conflict that you're going to face when it comes to accomplishing your goal is either becoming addicted to the power that you're about to have, becoming addicted to the open access that you're about to have, or any of the addictions from your past flaring back up and coming into your view. Okay? That's what's going to be your obstacle right now. When it comes to these new opportunities, you're going to have to reconcile with whatever it is that you were addicted to in the past so that it doesn't become a problem in the future. This is a strong warning, y'all. They're serious about that because they want you to know ahead of time. If you had some type of addiction to drugs or alcohol, it's going to be readily accessible to you, or you're going to have the means to be able to get it. If you had an addiction to some type of I don't know, shopping, corn, you get what I'm saying, with a P, you are going to be readily, whatever that is going to be readily accessible to you, and you're going to have to get yourself into a very disciplined frame of mind so that you don't allow that to mess you up. Some exciting new opportunities are coming up for you, Pisces, okay? All right, Spirit. Technology. So this could involve technology. Your angels can see that you need a break from technology, okay? So you may want to incorporate some type of natural scenery, natural environments. You may want to go to a park. You may want to be outside. You may want to incorporate some type of limitations on your phone or your technical devices, your electronic devices, either for you or your kids. Okay, so overall though, Spirit, thank you for those messages. What is the message for Pisces at this time? What is it that they need to know or see? Okay, or do or understand. Reopen the lines of communication. Yes. Have you been missing someone and want to contact them again? Okay. Okay. At the bottom, we have cold water therapy. Have you tried the Wim Hof method? That definitely came up on the Nutcase Network. Okay. So there are some people that you're going to have to encounter. This, okay, so what I feel like is going on is there is a new phase of your career that's coming up. This is going to involve you having a lot of new opportunities, a lot more wealth and money coming in, finances, or having a lot more resources to be able to complete the passion projects that you have. In the process of this, you're going to have to work on your relationship with things that you're addicted to and your relationship with other people. This could be about relationships and how they come together, how they affect your career, because this could have been something that you are very aware of and that you've been already kind of dealing with. You may have kind of isolated yourself because of whatever feelings that you were having about the outside influences around you. And it's kind of like a sheltered child. I see a sheltered child. I feel like it's hair in my mouth, y'all. My bad. And this child is like in this bubble, but then they go out into the world and they have to like deal with all of these things, like kind of being in the womb. So this could be a rebirth for some of you guys, but it's like this child has to go out and now learn how to acclimate themselves to their new environment. So whatever this new timeline is that you are on, you have to reacclimate yourself with the people around you, with your relationship to different things that you're going to be encountering on this part of your journey. And it's going to have to be a different relationship than what you've had with these things before, because of the fact that you want to maintain this positive momentum. Okay. Cold showers, cold baths are going to help. I'm not a doctor, lawyer, or psychologist, so please seek medical advice first, professional medical advice. Then we have misjudgment again. This came out before. 45, that's a 9. 53 is an 8. 23 is a 5. So it says everyone just wants to be treated as if they are normal. Yeah. Ooh. Interesting. I can't remember what that reading was with the cold water therapy card on the Nutcase Network, but it was recent. Yeah, so anything that makes you tense or stressed out, I feel like these relationships, communicating with other people, having to have conversations, or having to deal with what's on your path, what you're facing, what's incorporated, whether it's like stuff that you're encountering along the way or people you're encountering, this could be very stressful. Some of you guys may have like anxiety disorders or stress disorders where you get stressed out when you have to encounter people or deal with people. You may just be very introverted, but I just feel like this is something that's going to be a source of tension that your spirit team wants you to be aware of now. Okay. So it's already pretty much guaranteed that you're going to have this success and new opportunities and forward progress. So they're trying to prepare you now with basically how to deal with it. Okay. So reopen lines of communication. It says you have been feeling a bit awkward because you haven't talked to a certain person for a long time and you aren't sure how they would respond to you calling. This is your sign to reestablish communication and be friendly. They may also be feeling a bit awkward. Okay, so this person may also be feeling a bit awkward as well. Now, what I was thinking when I was reading this, I think that you guys are aware of maybe the discord between you and another person, whoever this is. They probably popped up in your mind as soon as the card came out, and you know who it is for you. I think a lot of you guys would be just fine never talking to this person again. And I'm not saying they did anything completely like horrible to you or ridiculously abusive towards you, but it's just the way that they affected your career, your money, your finances. It's like you don't want to invite that energy back. And I feel that very strongly from you guys. And because you guys have the ability of empathy and you can pick up on other people's emotions, it feels kind of like a situation where you may be subconsciously, because of the connection that you had with this person, picking up on the fact that they are feeling awkward. And even though you may feel the same way and be able to understand those feelings, it may not necessarily mean that you want to reach out. I think that a lot of times, especially with Pisces, we have a tendency to want to reach out to people and want to extend that open communication because we're picking up on that person's energy and they don't really have the strength or the fortitude to be able to do it themselves. So essentially, their higher self or their spirit is trying to get us to reach out by pulling on our energy so that they don't have to do the work to do it. So if that is a situation that kind of like resonates with you, that could be what this means. But this person could also be feeling awkward. You could be feeling awkward. It says there are some people, again, referencing people, who you need to call all the time and others who you don't have to talk to for months. And they are still pleased to hear from you when they do actually hear from you. When in doubt, call them. If they don't respond well, then at least you have been friendly. Sometimes people pop into your mind. That can mean that they have been thinking about you. I told y'all. Okay, I said it. Sometimes people pop into your mind. That can mean that they have been thinking about you. Stay open to communication. And I'm going to say, even though you may not want to hear from someone, even though they may have done something to you that was hurtful, it is beneficial at times to have that openness to communication because there may be things that are confirmed for you through that person reaching out. Now, if you know that a person is just going to be abusive, possibly gaslight you, do things to diminish your confidence, that's the time where I feel like you guys don't need to be advised to like keep the lines of communication open. But if it's more like a human nature thing and you can kind of put your pride and your ego to the side and understand that it's innocence, I feel like it would be beneficial sometimes for you to hear what that person has to say, okay? It says, stay open to communication. Is there someone who is trying to talk to you or texting you and you don't have the time or ability to respond to them? Even though you may be too busy or distracted, make time to respond to them as they may be feeling bad and need interaction. That's not your problem, though. So use your discernment. Okay. They may need your response, even if it is just a short message. Alternate meanings of this card are, have you been listening to your friends and family? Everyone wants to be heard, acknowledged, and validated. They may be thinking, did what I say mean anything to you? Do I matter? Did you hear me? When you don't listen, you are saying to the other person that they don't matter and their opinion doesn't count. And it also could mean all is not lost. If you have made a faux pas, social blunder, okay, you can recover. There are ways to recover your dignity. Apologize immediately. Say, oh, sorry, I didn't mean that. Whatever you want to say. I wasn't thinking, or something else along those lines. Emphasize that it wasn't your intention to hurt or offend them. If they are your good friends, they will forgive you. Restate what you really meant to say in a clear manner. You could say, I didn't really think through what I just said, and it's not really how I feel. I really meant to say ... Okay? This card could also mean be open to other people's opinions. Others are allowed to have a different point of view to you. And then finally, can't get your opinion across no matter how hard you try, walk away. If they didn't sum it up, I don't know who did. Yeah, so it's like this card is not saying that you have to communicate with people who have not been kind to you. This card is not saying that you are obligated to communicate with anyone specifically. This card is not saying that, you have a responsibility to manage other people's feelings and emotions or actions. What it's saying is that in order for you to possibly gain some type of insight, your spirit team wants you to be open, okay? They want you to be in the flow. They don't want you to resist any energy right now, because the more resistance that you have when it comes to like these types of situations that may cause you some type of tension, the more you're kind of like creating resistance in other parts of your life where it's not really necessary, okay? Yeah. Because I feel like this change, there's going to be something that you do that kind of brings this up to the forefront. I also feel like this could be talking about your ancestors, you communicating with your spirit team. Maybe say thank you to that masculine energy that came through earlier that is very fiercely protective over you. Talk to them out loud. Make sure that they know seriously what your gratitude is for them protecting you, and make sure that you communicate that clearly, not only to the people who have passed on, but to the people who are still here. Because interestingly enough, I thought about my aunt this morning, and now I live closer to where I kind of like went to high school and stuff like that. So I'm back around a lot. I've already seen 3 people who I went to high school with and who I'm Facebook friends with, even though I'm never on Facebook, bitch. But I've already seen a lot of people. Thank you, Sam. Yeah. See, I've already seen a lot of people that I went to high school with, and my kids, we've been in a different city so long. They were with me when I saw these people, and they were like, "Oh, you know them? You know them too? You know them too?" Yes, child. I went to school over here, and y'all don't know, but like sometimes it's like when you move away or you move out of a community, or even energetically, when you move away from certain people, it's like history doesn't do anything but repeat itself. Things always come back around. 111 people in here. So I really feel like this is something that's going to come up because of this elevation, or because of this ascension that you're having monetarily, financially. You may cross paths with someone that you don't expect to cross paths with. And I feel that it's definitely going to benefit you not to run away, not to cower away. You know what I mean? Be strong about what this is, because it's something that I feel will give you some type of insight into maybe questions that you had about the connection, questions that you had about the relationship. And if you shut yourself off to it, you may miss out on a good synchronicity, or something like the fundamental, something of great importance, or something that is fundamental to you, okay? So let's get another card. We're going to use this career deck, you guys. I got these decks off of Amazon, my loves. Thank y'all for being here. Be sure to come in and like the video. Good Lord. So we have reflection and wish come true. So it says, reflection, take time to revisit. Oh my God. Y'all, this be blowing my mind. It says, take time to revisit the past and figure out what you want to do. Knowing what you don't like will show you what you truly love. So sometimes you have to go back to go forward. This is illumination, reflection, meditation even. Your spirit team wants you to go back to move forward, because it's going to really clearly show you what it is that you don't want, or what it is that you've already grown out of. Yeah. Wish come true says your wish is being granted, but it may not come in the way you expected. No worries. It's just what you need. Yeah. So I definitely feel like you guys are about to have a big opportunity that is making a wish that you have come true. This is definitely just about openness. Openness to your communication with spirit. Openness when it comes to your communication with others. A receptivity. Kind of like absorbing things around you without like taking on too much that you don't need at the same time, and having that balance. I feel like you are going to make a decision to contact someone, or if they make a decision to contact you, you might not be the one contacting them, but if they do make a decision to reach out and contact you, you will be blessed in some way by allowing that line of communication to be open, okay? At the bottom, we have authority. Clashes with the boss or a challenge to your power will compel you to respond. Choose peaceful solutions if you can. And another thing that I'm seeing in these cards is that they're telling you, like, yes, be open, be receptive, have this flowing state of mind, be in the flow. But as soon as you come against somebody who is trying to diminish you or challenge you in a way that's very unhealthy or negative, you can go on and cut that bitch off. It ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. Okay? Do. It ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. And they're not going to be mad at you for that. Okay? Family is everything real. I'll think about it. I know that's right. Right. I'll think about it. It depends on how you come at me. That's basically what this is saying. That spirit is telling you, yeah, leave the possibility open to think about it, depending upon a person's approach. Okay? Fast changes, you'll be leaving a job suddenly or getting one very quickly. Or your work may change dramatically in a short time. Go with the flow. That's what I'm saying. Spirit wants you to be in the flow. So the more that you're in the flow and the more that you just allow things to happen around you and have like a very light, non-focused, non-magnified belief about how your day is going to go. Like when you wake up in the bed, you think, okay, your day is going to go well. But then as different things happen along your path during the day, you can choose to be more focused when it comes to your manifestation. Like the card said, you can choose to put more power or energy or effort into the conversation or into the communication or into whatever it is that you're doing as far as actions. But it doesn't have to be so much pressure. It doesn't have to be so magnified at every single moment of the day. You're going to know in each moment when you need to maybe focus a little bit more or put more intention into something versus the times where you can just kind of like be light and fluffy, okay? But there are fast changes that are coming. Your spirit team really just wants you to be prepared for everything. And it's like they want you to know that you are prepared for everything pretty much. There's nothing else that you need to know. You'll be able to handle these situations properly, okay? Now, I do want to let's pick a card from this Life Oracle real quick. Yeah. It's like the way that they want you to approach everything is to have this idea that whatever is faced on your path, like whatever you face on your path, that you'll have the tools that you need to encounter it. It's like, because they don't want you to try to plan out every single thing or work out every single detail of the day. Okay? They more so want you to know that you're going to have what you need along your path and have a loose expectation of the day being positive. And then as each situation comes along, you reach into your toolbox and you pull out the tools that you need for that moment. And if it requires you to have a closer focus or put more energy or intention into it, then you can use whatever tool is going to benefit that outcome. Okay. What else for Pisces? I love these messages, y'all. I hope you guys are enjoying the reading. Be sure to like the video. What else for Pisces? Family. So this could be about a family member that you haven't contacted in a while. I was getting that as well. It doesn't just have to be a love interest or a friend. It could be someone in your family. I feel like wishes are coming true for your family, and you're going to have in the near future a moment of reflection where you see everything start to come together and you're going to be like, wow, it's coming together. You get what I'm saying? Loneliness. So there's someone in your family who is feeling lonely. Ooh, and we have a karmic partner. So I don't know if this person in your family has a karmic partner and they feel lonely with this person who may not be the best for them. Or if this is a situation where this family member is actually a karmic partner to you. So take it how it resonates. I do feel like some of you could have both situations, but someone is definitely missing you and feeling lonely. But again, it might be too late to apologize Whatever the situation is, use your discernment. Okay. I do feel like for a lot of you though, yeah, intimacy. For a lot of you though, you have a family member who misses you that maybe, I don't know, maybe you moved away or maybe you're far away from this person and they're just not around people who are the best for them. Okay. Intimacy. We have new vehicle and son. Some of you may have a child that you need to speak to about like the talk. Some of you may have a child who's beginning to drive. We were talking about somebody riding a person's bumper. So be sure that you're letting your kids know what they need to know about situations. I'm actually going to put that back. I feel like something is getting closer to happening for you and your family, especially if you have sons. Okay, what else? For Pisces. Yeah, loneliness. Jesus Christ. Yeah, make sure you talk to your kids. I can't tell you how to raise your kids, and nor would I presume to, because I don't like when people tell me how to raise mine. But what I'm saying is, some of you could have a son specifically who's feeling very lonely. They may want a car. They may feel like if they get a car, they can escape. Or they may be getting close to a person who has a car so they can find a way out of some type of loneliness or pain. And you may want to talk to them about like karmic relationships, relationships with people who are bad in abundance. Okay. You may want to talk to them about relationships with people who are bad influences, things like that. Because I do feel that there is someone either in your family that is in a karmic relationship, or your child may be in a karmic relationship with friends or a romantic partner that they have. And there may need to be a conversation, even if you feel like it's difficult. I feel like that would be a time where you can take the initiative, unless there has been some type of abuse. I don't know. We have friends here at the bottom. This could also be a friend, and we have meditation. So there is someone in your friends group or your family, someone in your close personal relationships or past close personal relationships, who is thinking very heavily about you and feeling the absence of you not being around. They're feeling very lonely because you're not around. And they're realizing, look, this pet card is at the bottom. They're realizing that you were a loyal friend. They're looking back, researching all the things that you've been through and finding clarity, crystals about the connection, union that the two of you guys had. Yeah. I don't know if this is a baby mama, baby daddy, if this is a friend, an ex-husband, an ex-wife, an ex-partner of any kind, a parent, a child, but it feels like your close personal relationships where, because you've separated a lot of your energy, people are starting to have these moments of clarity where they realize, ooh, light bulb, maybe Pisces wasn't the problem, at least not all the time. Maybe Pisces actually was onto something, at least part of the time. Maybe I should have listened more. Maybe I should have been more open and receptive. I feel like that's why this communication card is coming out, because the same things that your spirit team is advising you to be prepared for so you won't tense up and get stressed out is the same things that this person is possibly experiencing. Wow. Wow. Does that not resonate with the channel message? I think it does, darling. I think it does. Okay. Now let's get some cards. What is this about for Pisces? What are the messages for Pisces? What does this all mean? Lady Autumn Sky, you said this resonates. I have 3 adult children. I feel they are realizing there was parent alienation by their father, and I really wasn't the bad one in the situation. See? That could definitely be it. I can understand you totally on that. Okay? And I do feel that it might be beneficial, if you're not already having those conversations, to have those conversations. For sure. Y'all funny. Drink juice, you said, I gotta tell my son to change friends. Only if it's necessary. Only if it's necessary. And I feel like this is a situation that's gonna require gentle influence. Okay, this is going to require gentle influence, especially especially if this is dealing with a child, even if it's dealing with an adult who's childish. This is going to involve some type of gentle influence. So it's best not to go in and say I told you so. Yeah, it's going to require an unconventional approach, Hierophant reversed or the High Priest reversed. This is going to require an unconventional approach. Yeah, because something is very much so imbalanced. If you try to go in a very authoritative way, especially with children, if you try to go in a very authoritative way or religious way or, you know, just any type of way that a child would not respond to because it's more rigid, then it's not going to work out, right? There needs to be a very unique approach to this situation. There needs to be a unique approach to your responses and your communication. Don't be afraid to be outside of the box with something. Y'all like the video. I'm just thinking. Don't be afraid to feel like something is weird. It could be that way, that approach that actually helps something have a breakthrough or someone have a breakthrough, okay? What are these messages for Pisces spirit? Temperance, yeah. This temperance energy keeps coming out. Definitely a blending of energy, a reference to alchemy, a reference to patience, divine timing, trusting in the unknown, trusting in your angels, your guides, trusting in what you can't see. Also with the rainbow, believing in magic. Okay, this could be involving a Sagittarius or something about Sagittarius season. Just try it out. Dip a toe. Y'all remember on the Cleveland show when he was talking about dip a toe? Dip the toe, baby. Seven of Pentacles. This is definitely something, yeah, that's been a long time coming. I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles and the Justice card, Libra energy, maybe Taurus energy, Sagittarius energy. You took a leap of faith and you're waiting for it to pay off. Okay, because the way things were going, it was not working. What is this temperance for Pisces? What is this temperance? Your investment is going to pay off. Your spirit team is just moving things around so that, like the card said, wish come true. No worries. This is going to be just what you needed, even though it may come in a different way than what you expected, okay? What's temperance? Ooh, the World. Yeah. Yeah, this is about your spirit team helping you to have a clear understanding. So you're being put in a holding pattern. You're being put in kind of like a purgatory, not as a punishment, but you're being put in this holding pattern right now where you could feel like you're circling or you could feel like you're kind of just in limbo because they want you to take a moment to understand this communication. They want you to take a moment to understand what we've been talking about when it comes to communication. So when you're ready and you are confident, no matter who may approach you, then things will start to move forward. Then these opportunities and this money will come in. It's about tapping into different areas of your life, different areas of the timeline to see not only the error of your ways, but to allow others to see the errors of their ways and to still have grace to understand, right? Because, I mean, that's what I'm trying to do too. I'm trying to be the best. Well, I'm not trying to be. I am being the best version of myself. This could also be self-communication. I'm being the best version of myself that I can be at this time with what I have. And it's like you're being put in this holding pattern so you can have more understanding of this, so you can have clarity about this, so that it can be something that is basically second nature to you. I'm telling you, this is a lot about things being auto-corrected. The Chariot card is at the bottom. And then the Seven of Cups. You may be feeling confused as to why things haven't started moving forward more quickly. It's because of this aspect of communication. Either you being tense and feeling like you want to avoid communication with certain people who have hurt you because that's how you feel like you have to do, or it's because like you're trying to realize something about communicating with yourself or communicating with others. Because this is the thing, right? If you're scared or you're feeling tense or you're having some type of animosity, that's resistance. Okay? And that's why the process hasn't moved forward, because your spirit team wants you to understand that you're creating that resistance. Like if you're afraid to run into an old friend, or you're afraid to see somebody from the past, or you feel like, oh, I don't want to have that conversation, I don't want to deal with that person, then it's like, okay, spirit is basically saying like, bitch, are you not ready? Like, what is it that makes you feel like if you cross paths with this person that it would be some type of problem? Like, what is it that makes you feel that way? Why is it that you feel like that would be an issue? It's their way of helping you to take the time to overcome that issue so that you can move forward more quickly. This could even be about expressing yourself, because if there's a conversation that you don't want to have, it could be because you feel that even if you express yourself, no, the person isn't going to listen. But it's like they want you to change that mentality. They want you to change that mindset. They want you to believe that no matter who you're speaking to and what you're speaking about, that you have the power and the ability to be heard and seen. This could be stemming from like abandonment issues or childhood neglect. Because that's why the misjudgment card is here. You may be misjudging someone else. You may be feeling like just because of what someone else did to you, especially if it wasn't like super heinous, you may be feeling like whatever that person did to you, they're not going to understand maybe the error of their ways. So it's a lost cause. But there's something about this situation where somebody is going to see the truth of their actions, and they're also going to see the truth of your actions while you're also simultaneously doing the same thing. And it's going to provide clarity. Once that clarity comes and you have that, you have that focus more refined on what it is that you're doing, then this confusion will be gone. Then you'll understand why things haven't been able to move forward. This could even be a situation where you understand why a relationship wasn't able to continue between you and another person, and it clears the clouds in your mind about yourself for whatever reason, okay? What else is Temperance? Yeah, the Page of Wands. This is confirmation. This is confirmation. This is a message that they really want you to know in regards to like you starting on this new journey, because it's like your spirit team is trying to set you up for success. They don't want you to be in a position where you encounter the same communication blockages that you had with people before. Okay? I feel like there's going to be a message coming in at the end of this month from someone. They're going to send you a message or a text or some type of communication, maybe towards the end of this month. It's August. So, yeah. Either during Leo season, yeah, maybe in Leo season or possibly Virgo season. You was like, bye. Look at this. He was like, bye. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. I'll see you next time, ho. Like, you was ready to go. You was like, yup, whatever they did, this confirmed that this ended. It was time to go. It was time to go. And I think also if you have to revisit a conversation with someone or you run into someone, if they don't, like the card said, if they don't see the error of their ways, or if they don't come at you correctly, bye, Felicia. Then you'll know, and it'll confirm that you made the right decision, because there's some type of doubt in you. I don't care what y'all say. There's some type of doubt in you somewhere to where maybe, oh, well, maybe I didn't do this, or maybe I misunderstood that, or whatever. Like there's something in you that's doubting you, even if in your conscious mind you don't see it. It's something that could be going on in your subconscious mind. Okay? And that's why I said be open to those communicative moments, because even if you feel like you don't want to talk to somebody, or even if you feel like you don't need any more information, there may be a subconscious confirmation or light bulb that goes off that clears some type of confusion about you to yourself moving forward. Okay? Yep, Knight of Pentacles. It's going to confirm that you have everything you need. It's either going to confirm that this person is supposed to be a part of your life and they've learned from something, or it's going to confirm that you don't need this person's energy anymore and that there's nothing more that you guys can teach each other, okay? Yeah, something about a long journey ahead. You know, because I think we talked about this before. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. And it's coming back to mind. I can't remember that reading, but it's one of the readings I did on one of the channels recently. So for some of you, I feel like there's a person here who you kind of threw the baby out with the bathwater, and they still have some type of value in your life, and you still have some type of value in their life, and they're still a part of your journey that is going to be together. There's still incorporation between the two of your journeys to where you don't want to like throw away that resource. And I don't try to say it in a way that's like real usy, okay? But that's kind of what it feels like. Because it's going to be an equal reciprocity type of situation, especially if someone realizes the value. Even going back to that reading that we had yesterday when we were talking about how someone didn't listen to you, now they're having to like pick up the pieces. It definitely feels like there is someone who has learned and they're ready to grow. And you have to be kind of like, I don't want to say humble, but empathetic of that, because you at the same time are trying to do the same thing, okay? What else for Pisces when it comes to these messages? What else for Pisces? Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate you liking the video. I apologize for being so harsh on you guys the last few months, years, bitch, all this time. I really do not want y'all to feel any type of animosity from me. I really just, look at this. I don't want y'all to feel like this, okay? I don't want y'all to feel negative energy coming from me. And I know it's because of the stress that I've been under. So I apologize to you guys for being mean, okay? All I ask is that there's mutual respect here in this space, because I want it to be a safe space and I want it to be a highly elevated space for us, okay? Ooh, 3 of Cups. Celebration. This could be about friendship for sure. There's definitely a celebration here. This could be a party. If someone is a Leo or a Virgo, maybe even a Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, someone's birthday could be coming up. Okay. Shadow side, the devil energy. Thank you guys. Shadow side, devil energy, and the 3 of Cups, Queen of Cups. Okay. Yeah, you put a situation behind you with a friend or a lover because you felt like it was toxic. Third parties could have been going on. Gossip could have been going on. You may have felt like someone was codependent upon you. What's this 3 of Cups for Pisces? Someone may have been very overbearing, controlling, overpowering you, trying to overpower your energy, draining your energy, trying to plug into you and get what was like inside of you for them, okay? What's the 3 of Cups? The 3 of Pentacles. Stop it. This could have even been coworkers. You know, sometimes you can't make friends with coworkers because them bad boys will really think that they have some type of authority over your life. And then we see the authority card is out here. Okay. Okay. I picked up give and take and courage as well. So it says, courage, ask what you are afraid of so you can overcome what's holding you back now. There are leadership opportunities for the taking. Yeah, so this is about you having the courage to face people who may have been overbearing, trying to have authority over your life and control your life in some way, shape, or form. You may have had clashes with this person, whether they're a boss, a coworker, or a friend, or a lover. And they could have been trying to challenge your power. But now Spirit is telling you that, you know, if you require or have some type of need for give and take, don't be afraid to ask for it. It says be open to giving and receiving to keep the flow of abundance going. Give someone a chance and ask for what your heart desires. So this is all about flow. It's like sometimes we think that it's best for us to just cut people off and not deal with people. But sometimes it blocks the flow of our own life, whether we know it or not, because of subconscious things that haven't been dealt with because we just push the situation away. So yeah, whatever this betrayal was that you experienced with this person, karma, Two of Pentacles, it's definitely what goes around comes around for sure. I feel like a lot of you guys are working. You be mindful of burning the candle at both ends, because I feel like you guys could be very exhausted. I feel like your spirit team wants you to have flow in all aspects of your life. So if you have too much work and no play, it's going to make you a dull bitch, okay? If you have too much play and no work, it's going to make you a broke bitch. So you got to decide which bitch you want to be, okay? What's the Three of Cups? Ooh, Four of Wands. There's definitely a party going on, or maybe a bar, club, celebration. There's something as far as a celebration going on, because you have the Four of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Someone may invite you to their home. You may invite someone to your home. If this is like a housewarming party, maybe you just moved like I did. You might be about to have some type of housewarming or potluck or something like that. But this is a party. It could be a wedding even. It could be someone's birthday. Okay, it feels like a backyard party or a house party or something like that. Or it feels like an establishment that is very like chill, relaxed, laid back. Now, for some of you guys, that is true. But for some of you, this could be a professional networking event, some type of gathering. Okay, where you and other professionals that are in your field could be coming together. Be mindful of moderation during this time. It's okay to celebrate, but I'm really getting this energy of balance when it comes to some type of party or celebration or a work event. Don't drink a lot at this work event. It's not going to look cool for you to be pissy, sloppy drunk. Okay? It's not going to benefit you well in that situation. But somebody is inviting you to something, or you're being invited somewhere, or you may be inviting someone else somewhere. Yeah, it's definitely good for you to have balance. Don't eat too much. Don't drink too much. This will also help you to keep the connection strong with your spirit team while you're in this setting. So if there is someone who's going to reach out to you online and invite you somewhere and you're going to think about it, you may be contemplating it. As long as you kind of keep the food light, like don't eat anything too heavy, don't drink too much alcohol, I feel like it's going to be a celebratory situation. I don't think anything negative is going to come from this. And I feel like this will be the perfect time for you to have whatever this conversation is that you need to have. And this could be why this celebration is coming up. Yeah, Three of Wands again. This could be March energy, something about March. But we have the Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands. This could definitely be about some type of disappointment. Somebody is disappointed about something or feeling hurt about something. Yeah, we have the Lovers here, okay? You can expect something to come forward towards you, but it feels like more like an invitation. It doesn't feel like money. I mean, it could be money. It could be coming from a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn, a Sag, a Leo, Scorpio, I don't know, Aquarius. I also feel like as long as you have a positive mindset going into this situation, even if this is something that you're just doing for work, like even if this is a project that you have to present in front of your coworkers, like you have to give a presentation, or maybe you have to turn in some work for school or something like that. Whatever this is that you're presenting, it looks really nice. Like, listen, it looks super good. I feel like you guys are going to be celebrated for whatever this is. I feel like you're going to be given a lot of support for what this is. You may even get applause. Like, I hear people clapping. Okay. It looks like a really positive experience, but that experience and what you get as a result is going to depend on what you feel or how you feel and what you're thinking when you go into it. If you're thinking it's going to be bad, if you're thinking it's going to be fucked up, then it's going to be fucked up. If you're thinking it's going to be stressful, then it's going to be stressful. And that's why it may benefit you to take a cold shower, because you don't want to go into the situation in a headspace of misjudgment, but you also, don't want to go into it too green. Okay? Expect something to move forward. Because I feel like this is pulling you closer and closer to your destiny in a way. 9 of Cups. Oh, wow. Knight of Wands. Somebody definitely wants to reach out to you guys. Somebody may even offer to work on a relationship, or they may offer to be in a relationship, or see how you feel about that, about dating. Okay. Any final messages for Pisces when it comes to this reading, Spirit? All right. So we have the King of Cups and the 4 of Cups. Cancer energy. Yeah. This is what Spirit is advising you against, because if you don't come into a situation with an open mind or try to be positive about something, if you just close off to the possibility of communication going well with a person or even happening in general, this could prove to be detrimental. There could be some type of loss here because of it. 4 of Cups, King of Cups, that's 5 cups. There could be some type of regret that you have. There could be some type of loss when it comes to an opportunity, either to have clarity or to be presented with chances to do things that you want to do. Okay? Someone's feeling very disappointed. And the thing about this, though, is that, like, when you have the 5 of Cups, it's like, don't cry over spilled milk if you can help it, because it's already spilled. Like, what's happened has already happened. There's nothing that you can do to change the past. But if you're too, like, distant or unavailable emotionally, just because of the fact that you're disappointed, it could prove to, like, energetically resemble the energy of being ungrateful for an opportunity that Spirit is trying to present to you. And you don't want that to be on you, okay? Yeah, the Lovers again at the bottom. Somebody's definitely in love with you. Somebody definitely feels a strong bond with you, whether it's platonic or romantic. It could even be professional. Somebody could feel a strong bond for you, feel very drawn to you, and they're feeling disappointed. See, because somebody's dreams appear to look dashed. Like, something that a person believed, they're finding out their belief isn't what they thought. Kind of like we saw the Hierophant reversed and the Justice reversed. Like, somebody is seeing, whether this is you or someone else, someone is seeing that what they believed or what they thought was true in the past is not actually what's true. It's not actually what's real. It's not actually, like, the reality of a situation. And the reality of the situation could be kind of like a letdown, but it's actually not. And I think that goes back to this wish come true card, because I saw the 9 of Cups. Your wish is being granted, but it may not come in the way you expected. No worries. It's just what you needed. So be very aware, Pisces, that what you imagined and wanted, be very aware of it actually coming to you, because you do not want to be in a position where you're doing this and this little angel or sea creature or angelic figure is trying to give you these blessings, and you're like, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it, party. See, pouting like a little teenager. Okay, some of you guys may have teenagers who are pouty and very angsty and kind of acting ungrateful. Okay, try to take it with a grain of salt and guide them in unconventional ways so they can see the blessings of their life. Okay. Oh, my nose itching, y'all. I'm sorry. It's me doing the readings. But yeah, there's definitely something that is meant for you that is actually a wish come true, but you may not think so. And you may be very like caught up in the turmoil that you just went through. Like you see the waves crashing up on this King of Cups. Thank you so much, Black Sheep. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go get me a snack. Okay. Thank you, boo. Oh, I can put a heart on it. Yes. I appreciate you guys. But yeah, you see how in the usual King of Cups, the King of Cups throne is in complete ocean. In this King of Cups, he's in the rocks and he's made it to solid ground and the waves are still crashing. However, he's on solid ground. So it gives me this belief that whatever you're being drawn towards, whatever is meant for you that's coming into your life, you may not appreciate it right away because you're still dealing with the post-traumatic stress of this tornado storm that you just went through in the water. And it's, it's a valid feeling. It's a valid situation. But at the same time, you don't want to be caught up in the I fucked up situation either because you didn't appreciate a blessing that your spirit team was trying to send to you. And I think, honestly, everything is mirrored. So not only is it a warning for you, but it could be what happened with someone else. And a lot of times when you get to a position where you've done enough self-reflection, you can see how the situations that happen to you from someone else is kind of like a blueprint or a recipe that you either should follow or not follow, right? So if you saw someone else who's now seeing the error of their ways and they're learning a hard lesson about not appreciating a blessing when it comes, then that is like that's basically like a tutorial and step-by-step guide for you to understand, oh, I saw this person do that to me and they fucked up with me and fumbled the bag. So now I see, even if it's not a relationship, that I don't need to fumble these bags of prosperity that are coming into my life. I'm just saying. That's what it feels like to me. Because you may misjudge a situation not knowing that it's actually what you prayed for. And you may be thinking, oh, just because I didn't get it the way I wanted, that it's not for me. No. That's why Spirit is trying to help you ease the tension, okay? Oh, and see, that's confirmation because my uncle just texted me and I felt that I needed to call my aunt today because I haven't talked to her in a while. And I was going to actually go over there to their house. Hold on, y'all. Y'all be sure to like the video. Thank you for being here. Hold on, you guys. Okay, yeah. Confirmation, y'all. Confirmation. If you have a thought that someone wants to communicate with you, because I thought about my aunt this morning when I was getting ready. And I was like, ooh, I need to call my aunt, right? And that might pop up in your mind sometimes. I said, ooh, I need to call my aunt. And I immediately knew I needed to call her, right? And my uncle just texted me and asked me how the boys were doing at school. Now, the difference, what I'm going to tell you is I know that there's a few people who are pulling on my energy, who I separated from shortly before I moved because a lot of their true colors came out. And I've been feeling the person's image pop up in my mind. And that's different from how I thought about my aunt. Like when I thought about my aunt, I thought about her and what I needed to do, therefore confirming the action that I needed to take. But when those other people were pulling on my energy, I just thought about their image. I didn't think about any action connected to it. Okay, so that might help you guys. One more card for the King of Cups. The Page of Cups. Yes, this is about your emotions. This is about your emotional energy. This is about you having that childlike innocence, creativity. And then look, it's kind of like, the Page of Cups has a wave on it and the King of Cups has a wave on it. But the way that each person or individual is looking at the waves, what it signifies and symbolizes for each of these different characters is something totally different. It's like the child is not even afraid of the wave. It's like the wave is something that the child is welcoming and that, they're not even aware of it. They're not even focused on it. They're standing on solid ground. And that wave is more so, to me, a feeling of excitement, while the wave on the King of Cups is more so a feeling of like trepidation or fear. So I think that's what your spirit team is trying to get you to realize and see is like, don't have fear of situations that could come up, maybe would come up. Go into things with a level of confidence and try to see it for what it really is versus like, avoiding it because you don't want it to be what you might think it is. I hope that makes sense. Yeah. There is communication here that you may not want to have with someone, but I feel like it's going to help you gain a level of maturity. Yeah, 10 of Cups. At the end of the day, Six of Wands, period. This is what's causing conflict from you. Okay, Tower, get out of here. Get out of here. This is what's causing a breakdown or some type of conflict with you having this 10 of Cups, 6 of Wands. And your spirit team is trying to help you see that. So, meditate on it, think about it. Somebody may definitely be thinking a lot about you, but I just feel like this is what they want you to know in order for you to get out of this holding pattern that I feel like you've been in. Meditation is out here, reflection is out here, okay? And it's something that's beneficial for you to kind of get the ball back rolling and get the momentum back going in a situation that may be feeling a little bit stuck. Okay, having this perspective will help. What else for Pisces? What else for Pisces? Any other messages? Yeah, the mastermind, period. Okay, it says you were born with an evolved mind. Okay, back to that Page of Cups, childlike energy. All right. It says, at last, unraveling the layers of complexity meant to lead you to your soul purpose. Oh, thank you so much, Divine. Okay, Divine Rights. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It says you are connected to the spirit in a major way. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm trying, y'all. Listen. So you're the mastermind in this situation. However you basically think of something, because you see the brain here is connected to the focal point of the card. However you think about something, however you envision something happening, that's the way it's going to happen, because the universe is going to bring that energy down. So if you want to have a positive outcome, you have to think about a situation going well versus worrying about whether it's going to go wrong. Okay. The warrior at the bottom. Okay, it says eliminate subconscious fears. I told y'all it was subconscious. Eliminate subconscious fears to defeat and command respect of your enemies. Discover your warrior spirit. That could be with this masculine energy who's fiercely protective of you, is trying to get you to see. It's like, not only are they trying to let you know that we've got your back and we're literally getting the green light to fight your battles, but now is the time for you to get into go mode and do what it is that you need to do. Become this warrior to face your fears and defeat them, and not allow for these things that you feel like could make you anxious control the actions that you take towards your future. Okay. The athlete says the task before you is a long road ahead. The dedication, the strength, and drive will determine your future. I definitely said that. Did I not say that the road was going to be long? With the 10 of Pentacles, I saw it. But the payoff at the end is so monumental, y'all. You're going to be an old person, wrinkled and crusty. Your balls probably going to be up inside your body. Okay, your cooter probably going to be hanging down. But you will be happy looking over the pasture of what you've created, okay? What else for Pisces? One more card when it comes to these messages. Oh, the villain in reverse. So yeah, people who were trying to make you look like the villain are no longer seeing you as the villain because they're realizing that there could have been something going on with them that made you respond or react in a way. And I feel like a lot of them are seeing that you were just mirroring the energy that they were giving out to you. Now, it says someone is working against you to disrupt your success. Be vigilant and protect yourself against the evil eye. So again, this confirms the message. This confirms the message. Your spiritual protectors are given the green light to go on ahead and attack because they've been hunting them, they've been stalking them, and they're about to attack to where these people are no longer going to be villains in your life. And people are definitely starting to see that you're not the one who's the villain. Yeah, because you're a star seed. Look at that, star seed energy. It says you're an old soul with deep spiritual wisdom. Share your light, knowledge, and contribute to the planet's evolution. And then you have the achiever, okay? It says projects and investments will prosper. Keep fighting and you will have victory. You have the ability to dominate others. Now, I don't like that either. Just like the word with manifestation that you can manipulate. I don't like the word dominate or manipulate. That just goes to show you guys that you don't have to take things the way that they're given to you. You can literally move the pieces on the chessboard around to accommodate and fit whatever it is that you believe. Just because it's written down doesn't mean that you have to necessarily follow it, but you do have the ability to have victory. That's why we saw the Ace of Swords. Okay? Now, I think that's it for you guys today. Let me get an advice. Let's get a gemstone whispers, y'all. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it, you guys. Y'all definitely are getting bumped up in line, okay? Because I feel like this is just indicating the speed at which something will manifest for you in the near future, okay? Don't worry about what falls away. Leave it on the floor. I also feel like if you're not sure which path to choose, because I was going to use a different deck earlier and it's coming back now. If you're not sure which path to choose, kind of like dip a toe into both. Like maybe if you're not sure how you want to go about something or narrow something down, try a little this, try a little that. Life is a buffet, okay? You can get with this or you can get with that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Your spirit team wants you to see life as a buffet. And it's like you can try as many things as you want. And whatever you feel like works for you is going to work for you. Because that deck just fell down when I took the cards out. And earlier, I was going to use another deck. And I put them all over there to the side. And one fell on the floor. Which whenever a card falls on the floor, Tarot 101, I just feel like it's energy that's passing or leaving. And it's no longer relevant. So the fact that the whole deck fell on the floor was like, okay, I picked up two of them that I thought were options. And one of them fell on the floor telling me that I don't need to use that deck today. So therefore we use the other one. So just keep that in mind. Okay, what's the advice for Pisces when it comes to these messages for Pisces spirit? Oh, it almost went into the fire. To the limit. Wait. To the fire. To the limit. To the wall. For a chance to be with you, I gladly risk it all. Hey, to the fire, to whatever come with me. For the chance of loving you, I give it all away. Right down to the fire, even to the word. I'll be wrong with the words. I just heard that pop up in my head, child. Okay? Topaz. It says blindness. There's none so blind as those who will not listen. Okay? So they're basically topping this off with the desire that they want you to have to listen to these messages or listen to what someone has to say. So blindness, there's none so blind as those who will not listen. All right. At the bottom, we have garnet. We have justice. It says mercy bears richer fruits than strict justice. I know. Thank you, Spirit. You're going to understand why this conversation is necessary. You're going to understand why you need to talk to these people. You're going to understand why people are being brought back towards you. It's either because they need to see how you evolved, and that's enough, and there may not even be any words that need to be exchanged, or it's because there's something that you need to have cleared up subconsciously, and that's just on period. Aquamarine, expand connection. The quality of your communication is the quality of your life. All right. So Pisces, I hope that helped you guys. And yesterday I forgot to do the circle, so we're not going to forget today. But be sure to like the video and subscribe so you can continue to catch this vibe. Donate to the GoFundMe if you still want to be a part of the raffle that we are going to do tomorrow, y'all. Okay, so I'm trying to find a good time. Let me just say this before I leave, because I know I got a few questions for those of you who are in the UK, Australia, and Europe. I don't know what time. Let me just look and see. I was thinking about this. So donate if you guys still want to donate. Okay, book a reading. The link is below. If you feel like you need to book a reading, go ahead and do it. I provided the option. You will get a full reading. And just leave me some comments if you feel comfortable. Don't share too much of your information. Let's see, UK time. Because I'm trying to figure out the time that would be good. It's 3:55 p.m. right now. And the only issue that I have with doing the drawing during the day is that, number one, the kids aren't out of school yet. And number two, a lot of people aren't off work yet. Let me see. Let's see. 6 p.m. Eastern time versus UK time. Okay, so what I might do is like right around 5 o'clock, 5 p.m., 6:30. Be prepared, you guys. If you are going to do the raffle and you want to participate live, be prepared to get ready around 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern time, okay? Because I do want my UK viewers to have access to watch the raffle. And if 6 p.m. Eastern time, which is my time, would be 11 p.m. UK time. Okay, because they're ahead. So I want to have a chance for them to participate. And 11 p.m. is not like horrible. And 6 p.m. is like not too early, because it's like hopefully everybody's kind of off work. I know a lot of people may not be, but I'm just trying to make it accessible to everyone, okay? So there's our cue, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Remember, this is our circle, booze.